Level up, level up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. 1. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. To my first consultation. Okay, my first consultation was in March. I had scheduled 2 consultations on the same day, both in Milwaukee, because I live an hour and 45 minutes from Milwaukee, and I nobody got time to be driving up there for one consultation because I need to get them all done in the same day so I can not waste my gas money. I guess in my first consultation, she was working on somebody else. Red flag number 1. She did not even say nothing to me. Red flag number 2. So I went to the bathroom real quick, came back out, and I'm like, hi, I'm here for my consultation. She's like, oh, hi, just come over here. And she walked over. She did not touch my hair. She did not do anything like that. She was just like, because my hair drawed up. It drawed up like a sponge, like to my scalp. Quickly, because I didn't put any products in it, because that's what I was told. You're not supposed to put any products or anything like that in your hair. You're not supposed to blow dry it or straighten it. You're supposed to just leave it in its natural state for your consultation. So my hair was looking like a Brillo pad that was used a lot. So she didn't touch my hair. She looked at it and she was like, you need to do some moisturizing to it. Okay, look, for one wench, you told me not to moisturize it, so that's why it's dry as right now AF. Anywho, she was like, come back in a couple of weeks after your hair has been moisturized and after you grow some more. And she was like, your price of your installation is going to be $775. Have a nice day. No, she didn't say have a nice day, but basically that's what she said. I had already had Bae drop me off because I'm thinking it's going to be about 30 minutes or so or whatever. She's going to give me some test locks. Something's going to happen. I'm about to have my dream come true. And she crushed it quickly and silently right away. So I had to call him and tell him to come back, baby, because she's done. He's like, dang, you weren't even there for 5 minutes. I wasn't even there for 2 minutes. I'm already out the door. Come on, get me. So I made my first video, and I was just like, this, I ain't never coming back because you just wasted my time, my gas, my everything. And I had set up 2 consultations, but I had made the second one for like an hour later because I thought that I was going to be there for a while and I wanted to add traveling time. So I had an hour of nothing too long. Trying to figure out where my other consultation was going to be, the location, so I can be in the area because I didn't want to be late. So once I got there, the first consultation was at a salon. She was going to charge me $775. The second consultation with a new consultant, she was finishing up a little girl's hair. So she was doing somebody's hair too. But she was inviting. She was like, oh, hi, welcome. Come have a seat, blah, blah, blah. I don't know exactly where she said, but it was because I remember her being friendly. The little girl hair was cute. Gorgeous. She had Sisterlocks in her hair. Gorgeous. Her daughter walks in with Sisterlocks in her hair. Gorgeous. Her sister walks in with Sisterlocks in her hair. Gorgeous. The little girl mama came in with Sisterlocks too. I'm like, dang, am I in Sisterlock land? Have I died and went to Sisterlock heaven at this consultation? Did you bring me into, where am I? You know what I'm saying? I for real thought I was daydreaming. I'm like, what? But I was here for it. I was there for it. Like, I was like, Sisterlock me now. Like, I don't even want to leave. Like, I was there for like probably about 2 hours. Like, chit-chatting and just getting to know her, and just her sister had me cracking up. We was all cracking up. Just whatever. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I didn't know for sure I was going to have like a YouTube channel like that. But here we go. She had me watch the video, come home to Sisterlock video. She had me look at this little booklet, and it kind of had like different types of Sisterlocks, like the difference and like how they would look. Based on your curl pattern, your hair density. She showed me like a picture of brother locks. I guess it's like a booklet that consultants must get. She was very thorough. She was thorough. She measured my hair. She put on my test locks, and I asked her to take a picture of them. She didn't mind doing that. It was crooked. Like, I had a piece of hair that was from all the way from over here to over here. I'm like, what's going on, boo? We was all in this together. She quoted me $550. She was not willing to do the micro size lock. In my heart, my soul, and my mind, And in my dream world, I wanted all micro locks. The first consultant was willing to do micro locks for her price, and then this consultant was just willing to do the standard sister locks for $550. I was like, forget that. $550 is my number, my budget. You're my boo. Let's do it. I paid my $100 deposit. Her consultation was $25. I paid my $25. I paid $125 right then and there. I was like, you are the one. I'm here, and I'm going to be a part of this whole situation that's going on in here. So we had planned to do it on Easter Sunday and Monday. She ended up calling me like a couple days later, like,
I can't do it. Like, I'm gonna be with my family. I just can't do it. You want your money back? Cool. Here go your money back.
So I was devastated. I almost died. I was like, oh my God, why? So I ended up taking my test locks down. Back to the consultant A, which I really did not want to go. She did my third consultation, and I paid the $45 in. My test locks, and it was bomb. My test locks was bomb. I was like, I don't care if you Queen Evelina up in this mug. You have to put these mugs in because these test locks have told the truth from beyond under of your skills. And I'm here for your skills every day. A few weeks later, I noticed that my hair follicles was like popping out. I had gaps in my test locks, and I was kind of worried, and I made a video, and T Love Speak was like, girl, that's new growth. So it kind of made me calm down, but then I called my consultant anyway, just so I can make sure, and I wanted to let her know what's going on. I was not dramatic on the phone either, so like, even though I'm dramatic right now.
And she's like, just take notes. It sounds like it's okay. Don't worry about it. When you get here, we'll look at it and see if anything is wrong. If anything happens, give me a call back.
Cool. I was cool. I was refreshed. So I got ready for my installation. I texted her like the night before or like a couple days before just to check on the price. And for some reason, our prices didn't match because I gave her a $100 deposit. She didn't even ask for it. I just did anyway because I'm like, the more I pay right now, the less I got to pay later. So I paid $145 at the end of my consultation. She quoted me $775. I ended up paying $825. So she basically said that my $45 deposit didn't come out the total price. But that's what I thought was supposed to happen. So I didn't understand why you just gypped me out of $45. You know, I had to be there at like 7:30. So I left home at like 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that. The night before I did my installation prep. Check out that video. Got there exactly on time. She wasn't there yet. I was like, as I'm not like for the first time in forever. We get in, we sit down. For some odd reason, she picked this broke chair. It was 4 different chairs in the salon. 3 of them not broke. 1 of them broke. We in a broke chair. So my feet dangling, slangling, my booty aching, my booty hurt. Like, I was sitting there for 16 hours. My booty was gone. It hurt so bad. I barely can walk. I thought I wasn't going to have no booty. It's going like whoopee cushion. Because I was sitting so dang long. Innovative. Trying to do my thing. I had everything set up. It was perfect. The only thing was my legs was getting like numb because I didn't have a footrest. And I didn't want to complain. You know what I'm saying? How dare I complain? And I'm sitting on my ass and she's standing up. How am I going to complain? You know what I'm saying? So I spot this stool like right here on the floor. I swooped it over, put my feet on it. I was cool. The sun comes in, right, from behind, and it kind of started blinding her. So I was like, look, let's turn the chair around and face me to the sun. She turns around, but when she turned around, she took the stool. She took the stool right from up under me. I'm like, what's going on? Like, I tried to grab the stool. She kind of like swooped it back. I'm like, I was using that, remember? She's like, oh, I kind of needed the stool. I've been needing this stool this whole time, or I'll be going a little faster. I'm like, you could have just told me that. You know what I'm saying? You could have just told me that. Looked at my hair, and I'm like, is the middle micro size? She was like, oh, no, that's medium. So I'm like, so you're going to charge me the extra $100? Because I was getting charged extra $100 to get micro size. And not going to not do the micro. She's like, oh no, I'm doing the micro all in the front. Don't worry about the front, gonna be real small. I called her after everything went down, after I made my videos and blah blah blah, and she was like, oh, I'm sorry that you feel this way. She was like, what can I do to like make you feel better about the situation? I was like, look, I really don't know what you can do. Can you offer something to me and let me know? Like, you think it's something that you can do, and you know, I take it, you know, whatever you want to get me. She's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do something. Okay, 5 weeks later, I went back for my retightening, my first retightening. She do my retightening. She was late. It was like almost an hour late. Had somebody else sitting in the chair. So I was like, let me use this as my in my advantage and interview her. You know what I'm saying? While I'm standing here not doing nothing. And she caught a whole attitude. Like, she like,
you don't know her from Adam. Don't let her be interviewing her job. Don't let her get interviewed.
got her own mouth. You know what I'm saying? If she don't want to be interviewed, let her tell me. You don't need to be trying to tell me nothing. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Shut up. Like, I really don't care. Whatever. I just want my hair done. So I had planned on getting a roller set, but I was like, I'm not giving this wench another penny of my money. I'm not doing it. Like, forget you and this whole thing. I told myself I was never coming back. After the whole being late, treating me a hot mess, the installation been a hot mess, just go ahead and get this because it was included in my installation price to get the first retightening. So I might as well go ahead and get it because I paid for it. And back in my head, I'm thinking like, we just talked on the phone a few weeks ago and you told me that when I came to my retightening that you was going to hook me up, basically, with something. She ain't mentioned nothing. I don't think she cared that I don't come anymore. I don't think it really mattered to her, but you know, it don't matter to me either. So, anywho, I get my retightening done. While I'm getting my retightening done, I'm asking her because she supposed to do the shampoo, and she didn't want to do it. I could tell because she had somebody else waiting for me to get done. She just running behind. Okay, so I get home because I was thinking I was so cute, like, yeah, I got my retightening done. And my scalp was so dry and crusty. The thing is, she lied. Like, she lied. I'm getting my hair done. I'm asking her, is my scalp clean? Do I need my hair washed? Because that was included. And she's like, oh.
And she's like, oh, your scalp's fine. You're good. You're doing great. You don't have to braid and bend anymore. You can, you know, just wash your hair and braid it back when you're done. You know, your scalp look good, girl. You're doing good.
Oh, lies. Okay, so I was done with her. You know, forget it. Who cares? Bill consultant. But she did my hair. It was fresh to death. I loved it. But I noticed that she did them a little bit more tighter. And I had a fear that they would get thin. So my third retightening. And she asked me, do I have any concerns or questions? And I let her know, like, I feel like you do them a little tighter. And I think they might thin out. And I have a concern of that. And she was like, oh, well, yeah, all consultants do them different. Basically, like, oh, well, type thing. And I promise you, y'all, she did my hair so tight. I had a migraine for 2 days. It's like, I don't even want to say this. Like, I wish that I could not be saying this right now. I wish I could be like, I found a new consultant and everything's wonderful. But she did my hair so tight, I had a migraine for 2 days. And I'm just like, why? When I had already told you that they was a little tighter and could you do it a little looser type thing. Like, told her that I want to start doing retightenings, self-retightenings. And I was watching Stanley's video, shout out, talking about how he do self-retightenings. And I'm like, I think I can do this. And she was like,
well, I don't know if you're going to be able to do self-retightenings because your hair, it grows on the outside of your lock and you might not be able to see the back and it's hard to do. And I'm not trying to discourage you.
I'm like, well, you know, honestly, I don't want to be driving in no
blue. She's like, oh, I have people that drive in, you know, the weather. They just let me know that they running late. They don't have to rush.
At this point, I started looking for another consultant again because I haven't had a backup consultant during this whole time. So make sure you get a backup consultant right away. On the website, trainees show up, and sometimes for some reason they don't. Not today, but this day, they showed up. I seen a trainee that lives 10 minutes from the salon working on mannequins. So I'm kind of nervous about having a third person in my head. But it'll save me money and time. And also, I do want to add that I did appreciate my consultant's hard work and her time and her effort that she put in establishing my locks. This video was not to bash her or any consultant. So don't go thinking that I'm trying to bash. I appreciate y'all's support. This is just a part of my journey that I'm sharing because I want to keep it real with y'all at all times. Thanks for subscribing. I hope you come back again for some more. Bye.